in my over this time.
Just got done squatting, my camera cook it.
If you've never met someone, you can't really have an opinion.
No.
Just based off what's seen in on a
Yeah,
screen.
you don't have a personal relationship. So, like, yeah, I mean, if someone's quite obviously being a complete beep, then yeah, you could probably decide that, yeah, maybe they're a bit of a dick.
And it's tough when you're in the public eye, because you might just have that one bad day, or someone's caught you where you're just kind of tired and...
Everything you say to gets scrutinised, doesn't it? Yeah.
But I can assure you both, Brian and Mitch, when you speak to them in person, both very, very nice guys, and very friendly with fans, and just, good people.
Oh, here's Vinny.
There we go.
Thank you so much for the super chat. If you get to, I don't know. I've never been this consistent with training with the crazy schedule I keep, but your program makes me excited no matter how tired I am and who wants to let down the last.
Thank you, Freddie. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. That's a couple of things that I'm kind of pushing my coaching now as well. I don't push my coaching that often. A couple of things that are important to me as a coach when anyone approaches me. I say this to all my clients. You enjoying your training and being in a good mental space is more important to me than you.
Man, my camera's crooked, sorry. I got 13 people watching, I'm just deadlifting. Let me get some lights.
Probably more. I think, but I don't keep track of it anymore. But you as a person is more important. And I want you to enjoy training so that you keep training. Because if you keep training, there's a good chance you're going to get much better. And too many people can put this pressure on themselves that they get into the sport and they're like, I want to be the best. Just so you're getting better. If you're enjoying it, that is a nice place to be in.
So this is a trap bar deadlift, or we call it hex bar deadlift. They got the funny shape.
Really glad that you're enjoying it. And,
I love to do it. I compete as strongman, so it's a good accessory to different things you might do, and it feels good, and it helps strengthen my muscles to help me improve my regular deadlift. But some people will look at it and say, "Oh, you're cheating. It's not the same." One thing about working out, everything doesn't have to be the same. It's not all about just doing squat, bench, deadlift, overhead lift. You can do whatever you want to. So here I go. I don't know how I'm feeling, but I feel like I'm able to do incredible things, right? So I hit a new PR on regular deadlift. Hold up, I'm talking.
Smoking fireworks. You do.
So, sorry I had that plan. I'm listening to Big Loud and Fish. I want to do a plug because I compete as strongman, and that's just a good person to listen to. But I was in Tennessee this week, and I went there, and I wanted to see, okay, what I could do. So I deadlifted 605 pounds. That was my PR, and I got it for 1 rep. And then, actually, when I was leaving, I noticed this whole different deadlift bars are better. They flex more, bend more, and it's just better. So it was a Ohio Road deadlift bar that I saw when I was walking out, and somebody was using it. He had 525 on it. This is at the end of my workout, and I was really tired. And I said, let me get that. I'll put the weight away for you. And I was tired, too, out of town. So that was 525. I hit that for 5 reps. And the next day, I said, man, if I leave out in Alabama, if I leave Alabama without touching that bar again, I'm going to feel bad. So I put 625 on there. 615. I'm like, and I just deadlifted for the first time. I deadlifted 605 for the first time in October, a couple weeks ago, actually. So to have any progression this fast is like a miracle, but I feel strong, and I'll be transparent. 43 years old, I'm taking testosterone replacement, so I'm not quote-unquote natty, but I grind, I work hard, and it wasn't like no miracle that I went from not lifting anything to doing 600. This is 7 years of hard work. With that being said, 605 pounds one day last week. The next day I came in, I did 615 for a double. Now it's Thursday. Came back home on Friday, worked out on Friday. I think, no I didn't. I don't know if I worked out on Friday. Saturday was a light day and light just cardio day, and I'm back at it here at home. So a lot of traveling, a lot of riding, but I'm able to do magnificent things, incredible things. So I'm like, I got this trap bar. I'm going to see, I always gauge it by how like 500 pounds feel. And if 500 pounds moves good, then I'm going to feel like, okay, I can do this or I can do that. So I'm going to I'm going to Babe Ruth it and say I'm going to put like, I want to say 620 pounds, because there's no failing. And this is the beautiful thing. There's no failing right now. And why is there no failing? Because I already hit PR. I already did magnificent things just 2 days ago. So anything I do right now is like bonus. So I'm going to put like 600, either 615, 620 pounds on this. I'm going to get reps. I'm going to go 605 pounds. I can get 606 pounds. I did that 3 times. I'm going to put at least 615 on here, and I'm going to do that 3 times. I'm a Christian, and I believe in Philippians 4:13, which says I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So that's what I'm operating on right now. So I'm doing a lot of talking. I know we don't talk this much because I'm doing a small jump, but I got people. And if you're watching, look, I see a B. I can't see all the names. I got 5 people watching. I got 0 likes. But go ahead and just hit that. Just look. I'm going to start it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just gave myself 5 likes. 3 likes. 4, 5. So help me out while I build up. If you're watching it, take no time, no effort just to go ahead and give a brother a like. And it really helps me out. I post mostly strongman. I do some family stuff, some funny stuff, but mostly I post strongman stuff. I'm going real quick to see my hex bar deadlift, to see, I forget how much my bar weighs. So my bar weighs 60 pounds. So I'm putting my weight in real quick. 150, I did it for 8. And then the way I do it, I don't like to waste my time and do a whole bunch of reps when I know I can do it. So I'm not going to waste a lot of reps to get to where I'm going, if that makes sense. So here I go.
James and Christian, thanks for joining us. Where are we? Here's the flower of Future's balls. It was one of the first things I so it's almost embarrassing. What was I thinking?
Those balls, apparently.
We were piecing together the perfect strongman. This was at World's.
And you put in balls.
We were like, anything back. I don't know. This is body parts of strongman, which is worse. Oh dear. He's like a little brother now. Isn't it?
He is our annoying little brother, yes.
Mitch will go down as a legend. The man is just a different animal and truly incredible to watch. Him and Tom are the next variant. Yeah, this is like the rivalry. No one saw coming. I think everyone was watching on Martins and Mateusz, but it never really panned out because of injuries. Then Alexei really comes in hard. I'm like, all right, he'll be.
Seems to be right now that Tom and Mitch, both in current form, they're my number 1 and 2 in the world when they're both on form. They can have off days, they can have a bad comp, but I think, let's use Mitch's 9 out of 10 times, or is it 100 times? I think those 2 are going to be top 2 in a lot of competitions going forward, top 3 in a lot of competitions going forward.
And what's exciting is we've seen, I think, have they competed 7 times now? 4 times Mitch has beaten Tom, but 3 times Tom has beaten Mitch.
Yeah,
they can both beat each other. And
it's going to come down to events, a little bit of luck at times, who's in shape, that they're going to keep beating each other, and I think it's going to be a great rivalry.
Yeah. Then we've got Tinty. Hello, thank you for the super chat. Ross, what's your current max log bench squat?
I haven't done any log or squat. Well, to be honest, I haven't been maxed out on many of those just because I don't need to. I'd say my deadlift is somewhere around 370 to 380. Squat, I squatted 280 for 3 this week, which is the most I've done since trying to come back. So way down in terms of squats. Both my knees have issues, which is affecting my squat, but it's slowly getting a bit better. I'm not benching at all right now. I guess I could bench about 200 kilos. And log, like I said, I haven't been doing log. I've been focusing more on kind of either a barbell push press or the yoke press, dumbbell, because they're all part of the medley that I've got to do. But I would guess I'm around the 160 to 170 mark on my overhead. Again, I haven't maxed out. It's been more triples in training, or then kind of putting together the medley implements. So yeah, I did 150 for 3 on push pressing a few weeks back, but that's the most I've gone to. So I'm not like pushing the 1 rep max stuff. I'm just focusing on what I need to focus on. I would like to deadlift around 380 before OSQ, but whether I do or not will depend on a few factors. My strength is nowhere near what it used to be. It's hard to admit. It's hard to look back and see how much stronger I used to be, but you know, I'm 40 kilos lighter. I'm carrying kind of injuries that hold me back a bit, and you know, I'm just not willing to do things to push my body to the extreme. But I'm still enjoying training, and I'm still relatively competitive in the class that I'm competing in.
Thank you for the super chat. Alejandro, what WWE guys would make a good strongman? Big Show and Stephen King would be awesome. John Cena?
I think John Cena would be very good. Particularly, yeah, maybe he's like an amazing under 105. Undertaker and Kane, hard to tell. Big Show definitely could be good. There's lots of other athletes in the WWE that we've made great strongmen. I mean, Braun Strowman, he was a great strongman before he got into WWE. He competed at the Arnold's Amateurs, and I think he won. So he would be an amazing strongman as well. I met him for the first time in 2011 at World Strongest Man, and you know, I remember talking to him, a really nice guy actually, and he was looking at getting into strongman, and then he just happened to get invited to try out for wrestling, and his life took a different turn. But there's lots of great athletes in lots of sports, probably in American football, you know, in wrestling, MMA, you know, all these. There's amazing athletes, and then they just do whatever they do. I put Mitch Hooper in that bracket, you know. You put him into anything that he wants to do, he'll be good at it. And there's some guys that are just like that. You look at most top athletes, they've excelled in other sports. I was really good in different sports. Most top strongmen are, most top wrestlers are, most top basketball players, they're good at it.
So I'm working up the heavier weight, so I don't necessarily need it, but the same strength for my max out, which I'm going for like 615 for 3 or 620. I'm going to put my belt on just to save some strength.
14, including myself. Sorry, 14, including myself.
I've only got one, which leads us on to this question. It's who do you want to win at OSG? The main man in your neck was off. That's rude. Obviously, I don't want
Who do you want to win, and who do you think will win?
I want it. I still want you to win. I don't know. I haven't
Do you think Rounder is the favourite?
on paper, yeah.
Who would you say? Who else are the favourites?
I'd say you. I'd say your second
I
favourite.
don't think I'm second favourite. I think Jerry Pritchett is second favourite.
Well, I don't know with Jerry. I haven't seen him compete since.
Jerry's looking good.
The last time I saw Jerry compete was at OSG. Was he on the podium?
No, but he pulled out injured.
Right. So the last time I saw him compete before that was 2021 at Rogue Invitational. He was injured. The last time I saw him compete before that was 2020 World Strongest Man. He came fourth and he was amazing.
Yeah.
So which Jerry turns up, I just don't know.
If good Jerry turns up.
If good Jerry turns up, he's going to be hard to beat. Yeah, he could win. But if broken Jerry turns up, but if broken
Do you know
Jerry
what?
turns up,
Do you know that's
these guys are vulnerable.
in the Masters. This is a big factor. Just finishing will be a factor.
Yeah.
I mean that like 100%. If you finish, you'll probably do well.
It's a last man standing competition.
But honestly, it is.
Yeah.
You know, we're older, we don't focus on those.
Look, Rano is the only one still competing.
Rano is
level.
top, you know, athlete in the world. So it's, he's still, he is still competitive. His static strength is way higher all around than probably anyone else in the competition. Obviously, his depth strength is big. His pressing is still solid. His squatting power is very good. Rano just has one weakness in the competition.
Which is in the competition, this is grip.
And if his grip holds out, then Rano, I think, wins comfortably.
Yeah.
I think if he drops a lot of points on that, then it gives the rest.
I'm about to do
probably, when I say the rest,
500
probably about
pounds.
5 or 6 guys I think we could be challenging for the podium.
Yeah.
There's some really good guys that you wouldn't have heard of. I've been watching some of the other athletes. And that's the great thing with the Masters. You get these guys that used to be really good. You've got a couple of guys that are still really good. And you've got a lot of up-and-coming guys that got into the sport late. So they're not as beaten up and they're newer. There's a lot of guys that are good under 105s that are now over 40 and deciding they're going to push this up. There's some really strong athletes throughout. So nothing is guaranteed. It's just
just wait up, see where I'm at.
Weird events in OSG this year. My goal, honestly, obviously in the try win, if I got on the podium, I'm going to win.
Yeah. Honestly, if he just doesn't get injured,
Yeah, well, we're going to Disney afterwards, so
Disney for like
it would really be
10
nice
days.
to just be able to walk around Disney.
Yeah, and not have to push him around in a bariatric wheelchair.
Yeah.
That would be our first one, would it? Oh.
But like, people can. I will try and win.
Of course.
I'm going to go there. I always try and win. People don't understand that mentality because I'm quite happy to big up other athletes. But of course, I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
And every single event, I'll be working hard to do as well as I can.
Yeah. Let's have 2.7 cups of tea before breakfast. We don't drink an awful lot of tea in our house.
Just click on that one.
I don't know the answer to that, so.
Peter Biglows, what's your opinion on IPF banning any athlete or coach affiliating with another competition? Bad for British Paralympics. I think it's terrible. You just take the fun out of lifting. It's become so boring and strict to the rules. It's just ridiculous. For me, lifting should be fun. And as much as the judging is probably a bit better, they're very strict on things. I think it's not fun. It just, who's going to go and watch? It just becomes less and less interesting to me. I don't think it's a good thing. Brits have 2.7 cups of tea before breakfast. You used to have like loads of tea, didn't you?
I drink green tea and red bush.
Indoor events seem better in every way, but for spectators most of all. But strongman started off outdoors, and it's good to have these different type of challenges. I think, because we've been spoiled now with the indoor arena shows, and they're lovely, they're great, they're comfortable, it's nice to watch.
In the right weather, it's lovely to be outside as well, isn't it? A bit of fresh air for us.
I have competed in the most torrential rain ever. It was miserable. You wouldn't want to be a fan. Literally, I remember Terry Holmes and myself in this competition, and we'd run out, do the event, run back, and our shelter was a citric.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I certainly don't miss those days, that's for sure.
Iceman, which is close,
That wasn't as bad as this rain one, it was just freezing cold.
That was bad for me watching. At least with the rain, you can just pop up an umbrella.
Yeah. Do you want to go back to your job?
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Samurai Guy. Do you think Rongo will be invited to some Giants live shows and/or World Strongest Man next year?
I hope so.
Really hope so. He has sorted his visa, so he could go over to America now. I really hope, in the very least, he gets another shot at Giants live because he was so unlucky. He was so excited for the trip. He was bringing his whole family over, and he got there a few days early. And literally on the journey over, he started to feel really unwell. Didn't get any better. He was unwell for weeks afterwards as well. It took him a really long time to get back to training, and it's just typical, isn't it? And it's something you've worked so hard to get to.
Worked really hard on it.
Yeah. He was genuinely devastated out back. He was so sad, and he's such a great guy and a great entertainer, but a great athlete as well. He won the Magnus Magnuson last year, ahead of Maxime, who was the previous year's winner. So fingers crossed for Rongo. Can you even grab the blobs with your baby thumbs, Loz? Can you grab the blobs with your baby thumbs?
I haven't done a blob for ages, but I'm not too bad at them. I'm probably better than 99.9% of people out there.
Canuck, that's how you pronounce it. Canuck. Liz, don't blame me one bit, that's why I treat on my own. There we go, see, I'm glad some people are with me about not liking the after half at the gym.
Do you know what? I've seen worse than you on the machine cut. Well, we have seen.
Step away, I'm back.
Yeah.
So you kind of, and there's a handle on the machine,
Yeah.
and you kind of lean forward and you hold your hand on the handle, you put your one leg in,
Okay.
and then you curl.
What curl your leg in?
But I saw a guy grab it with both hands and try and curl both legs at the same time.
Ooh.
I had to politely go.
See, mine, it wasn't anything that bad. I managed to, because everything, like you walk into the gym and clearly there's been some giant monster on it because the seat's like that. So I managed to bring that forward, bring that up, bring that back.
To be fair, that particular key does have a lot of levers that change
It's
the
not
angle.
pretty, is it?
Well,
And
that's pretty.
all I couldn't figure out was how to bring the top bit down. So I was trying to do it.
That one
by
doesn't
hand.
have a lever, it just has a plug that you pull out and then
Oh.
push it down.
I obviously wasn't strong enough because I tried that and it didn't win. And in the end, I
Pro strength is a tough gym, you've got to be strong to train.
every machine is not doing my counts.
Dear.
Yeah,
You still did very well for that.
thank you. I mentioned the show Classic, he was said that day. I think he was wondering why a middle-aged British woman was chatting to him in Guildford photo. He's probably wondering what the hell you were doing there, but it's great. Nicola goes and travels and supports loads of the competitions.
Yeah.
Callum has been asking, would you put more training programs on your site?
Yes, we have more planned. There will be more coming. Hopefully before Christmas is the goal to get them up.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yes. Paris, no idea, but the full talking strongman with Shaw. Full talking strongman with Shaw.
I don't understand.
No, elaborate Paris, because he's done a full talking strongman, but he's also been on since then for Shaw Classic Chat, hasn't he? Tell us what you mean. Have you seen other strongmen as gifted as Matej with one such glaring weakness? Asked Joe Jr.
There's a guy called Vasil Verastic, who won World Strongest Man in 2004, who was very similar. Exceptional athlete in so many areas, but had very bad deadlift. There's been others as well, but I'd probably say Matej is the most gifted in terms of his ability on other events.
Yeah.
And I guess we're in such a strong field of athletes where back when, say, Magnus Samuelsson or Vasil Verastic obviously had that weak deadlift, there was less good deadlifters.
Yeah.
Whereas now, if you're not deadlifting 400 plus,
On the regular.
420 plus, you're going to come last. Whereas back then, 360 to 380, you're going to score big points.
Quite different.
Yeah, now like everyone's 400 plus kilo deadlifter, so it's become more detrimental to have that weakness.
Cousin Fred, thank you for the super chat. Lars, how many backlift shirts do you have, or does Liz constantly wash it? I'm talking to a place to make me bring back the duck walk shirt. Oh, Fred, why would you do that? He's trying to get a bring back the duck walk shirt made. I think you only have one backlift top, and I just wash it a lot, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, do a lot of clothes washing in this house. Thanks for your commentary at the road. You got me hyped for my Static Monsters comp, says Tatty.
Thank you very much.
How late my party, Jake? Oh, you're quite late. We're an hour in almost. Last how much did you charge per session?
I don't charge per session, I don't do one-on-ones as such. I do allow my clients to come and train with me when I'm training, obviously pre-organised, but I charge £160 a month for online coaching.
If someone just wants to train grip, how often should they train it a week?
Depends on if you're just focusing on grip, you can train a lot more, because obviously you can kind of really break things down.
All right, how's everybody doing? I still got some people out there. I got one like, one extra like. I gained 4, so somebody gave me a like. I'm about
You can train more, but it has
500
to be lighter, more recovery-based sessions. Everyone's different. Some people will recover from 4 sessions a week and be fine. Some people
I'm about to do 506 pounds. So let me explain what I did. I just took a step back. I actually just ate a protein cookie, and I just like got me a little. I'm drinking a. I got a $100 Tree on sale. A water seltzer, pure energy, energy drink seltzer. Worst idea ever. No flavor at all.
and then I rest
So-
for about a week or two.
Want to get a little bit of rest, not necessarily for this one.
It feels rock solid.
This is fly up. I want to get some calories in me, but it's about 600 after this. So.
My grip responds very, very quickly to training, and I find actually going heavier for kind of singles is more beneficial for me on grip, because grip is more tendon-based strength than muscular strength. So I tend to do a lot of maximum effort type work on grip, whereas
We'll
on
try it,
deadlifting, squatting, I don't. The loads that you use on grip.
I don't use these all the time because they're bigger, but I'm going to see if this helps me out with this.
It varies for people. Some people find that there's timed holds, which are good for strongman, especially where you're going to do like farmer's walk and stuff. But if you're looking at 1 rep type stuff, double overhand deadlifts, axle bars, pinch grip, lifting like blocks, you're better off just doing maximum effort type work.
Oh, I can fall asleep when we keep talking about
You hate grip.
Oh,
Some people like it. So
yeah, no,
I
that's
like
fine.
grip and arm wrestling I love, but I can see why people don't like them as well.
I can still feel myself racing over. Like, oh.
I really look, next weekend is a real big arm wrestling event, and I'm going to watch it and pay for pay-per-view, and Liz will probably buy it.
Back to the gym. Jake, thanks for the super chat. Lost coaches,
Jakey,
best
how you doing,
media
buddy?
guy at OSG.
Jake's coming to us too.
I'm the best media guy at OSG.
Sorry, Jake, you're number 2.
These straps not doing it for me.
We also have the most fans at OSG.
Thank you very much. I have the best friends. Because you guys are just friends, it's great.
Yeah. Yes, there will be a live stream. The whole thing will be streamed on Official Strongman. And it's back to 3 days of competition this year. Because last year, because of the hurricane, we had to squeeze it into 2. We've had some really bad luck. I mean, this was an indoor competition, but literally that part of Daytona Beach was evacuated, wasn't it, last year?
It was.
So back to 3 days, 2 events a day, but a lot of athletes in the first 2 days, isn't there?
Yeah. Matty, thank you for the message. What would you say is your biggest achievement, your strongman career or your coaching career? What do you reckon?
I mean, you've had a blinder of a coaching career. You've coached someone to the world's strongest man title and the Arnolds. Like it does, and the Rogue Invitational. It doesn't get much better than that. But like, I feel like it's harder to be the athlete and
I think
to win Euros.
yeah, I'd probably say my strongman career right now, but the goal will be to make the coaching career better. You know, I'm very lucky. I work with some great athletes. I work with a few unbelievable world-class athletes. I work with complete beginners, and I've got some athletes I think will be world-class in the year or 2. You know, maybe a couple of them. I've got some good youngsters coming through that I think, if then 5 years, could be incredible. So hopefully, I will say the coaching career. But yeah, I've done well in both, I think. I enjoy just being part of the sport. I love what I do. I'm very lucky.
So Julius is not this year because he's having, what's they call it?
Stem cell treatment.
Stem cell treatment.
He's having.
I used to get the actions and sound effects.
He's having stem cell treatment for anyone that was wondering what the hell Liz was doing.
Where are we? Cousin Fred, thank
I'd
you
like
so
stem
much.
cell treatment, you just can't afford it. You can't afford it. You can spend all the money before we have any chance.
Sorry.
Or
Last. I don't know what that is. I'm going to fix it. Thank you. Oh, I sneezed. I did. I had what was that CrossFit that blessed me? I was sneezing a lot. I had a terrible cold, didn't I? And I was like, well, that's a real famous CrossFit that just blessed you. John, thank you for the super chat. Why is Eddie so sensitive about his height? I met him recently and he said multiple times he's 6'3". Yeah, I'm taller than him, 6'2". Is Eddie sensitive about his height?
I don't know, but I look Eddie directly in the eye.
And you're 6'2".
Yeah.
Okay. There you go then.
I also look
Plot
Mark Felix directly in the eye, who's apparently 6'4".
Well, I asked Mark about this, and it's on a members extra video, like way back if you look, and he said he used to be 6'4".
Maybe.
And he's been since compressed, and now he's about 6'1", 6'2".
Maybe same things happen to me and Eddie, and all stronger, we're just shorter than we used to be. Although I could measure a few times and genuinely, I never lied about my tied to anything.
No, never embellish. And sometimes it's not his fault, like they're just listed wrong. I think once, was it
Did you
he took the piss and he was 6 foot something,
Yeah.
he's about 5'10", and whoever at Giant Size Store just took it at face value and printed it or put it on a promotional graphic. It was so funny.
Did you see in the latest one, they had Tyler Cotton as the lead?
Oh, they did in the program. Oh, bless Tyler, that's so funny. Oh. Samuelson also had a bad serve left, which you mentioned.
Yeah. Basil was intense, he was a beast. It's a level too.
Yeah. I was hoping Ross would say he does his own washing.
I do my own cooking most of the time.
Yeah, not his own washing.
No, I'm pretty lucky. This does not wash it.
Got like an extra large washing machine.
All right.
Fit them all in.
So this is the meat boy.
Doesn't put me.
Going for a PR, 620 pounds on the trap bar. Most I've done is 605. Couple minutes, I'm gonna hit it.
I definitely feel your pain talking in the gym. It's like working with bitches' kids, and now I'm on a Zoom call during my workouts. I swear I look like a schizophrenic talking to myself. I sing to myself, so there we go. Oh, you said the video for 2+ hours, and Liz, of your wonderful editing, trimmed it to 45 minutes. Oh no, I think Paris. What happened there? So you got the full talking strongman, but then you two chatted for 2 hours afterwards, didn't you? Yeah, because those two can really talk. But that was a long time ago. I don't have that footage anymore, and I doubt I should put it up anyway because you both didn't realise you were being recorded still. Group training with Auntie Liz for the members extra sounds like a great plan. Me snoring in the gym while I was trying to get him to squeeze something. Who's doing the commentary for
I think they've got a few different people. What's going on with my computer there?
I don't know, the Siri button.
Don't press it.
I don't know if this is interrupting the feed. There we go. I think, is Nicola coming?
Hopefully, I think Nicola might be there.
Scottish Nicola.
I'm sure Colin Bryce will jump on.
Yeah.
Radsy's been there before.
There's going to be quite a lot of people. Like Mitch Hooper's coming to OSG.
Yeah, Mitch is
Loads of
coming.
people coming.
Eddie Williams is going.
Yeah,
I think Gabe Penny will probably be there on the commentary.
I just do like because it's such a long event.
I think they've realised you can't just have to send 2 people for
It's too long
10
for
hours
those
or whatever it
people,
was.
isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's good to have different people jump in as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Fresh.
All right, so they're going for PR, 620 pounds. That's a little bit of rest.
Different sound, I guess, as well. It's nice sometimes.
I think coaching Jack's a good shout. Getting him from low level to a Giants live show is just amazing. Getting him from childhood, really.
Jack has been training with me his whole career, and Jack is. If I got Jack to World's Strongest Man, which is the goal, that will be one of my most proud moments. Because to take someone from complete beginner to that level, I think shows a high level of ability as a coach. Obviously, it's great working with amazing athletes like Bobby and Mitch, but they were good when they came to me. So to take someone from beginner to that level, that's the ultimate, I think. And I believe we'll get Jack to World's Strongest Man in the next few years.
That's it. I travelled that to Glasgow and I'm so glad I did. I'm real calm. How did it feel having Iron Bibby running into you?
Like a tank hitting me. The man is a beast. I love Iron Bibby. But yeah, I was like, damn, I just got hit by a
He
truck.
took you out completely.
I think if it was anyone other than me, like if it was Neil, he was going to go,
No one gone. Yeah. But people like Iron Bibby are quite good at knowing what they can and can't do with their size and strength, aren't they?
not in the moment, no.
Well, he was a bit
I'm just
excited.
quite strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a powerful man, a big man.
Yes. Oh, okay. Then don't want to do that. Eddie's 6'2.5", but rounds up to 6'3". Because 6'2.5" is too long. He's not sensitive. 6'2.5" almost sounds like you're sensitive as well. Like that half inch is really
I
important.
think very, very important, as any man will tell you. Will the Space Cowboy be there?
Oh, yeah. The whole team will be there. It's gonna
Sarah's gone off to bed. Good night, Sarah.
be we will be following shortly. No, not following you, don't worry. But yeah, at OSG obviously there's going to be a live stream on Official Strongman. I'll be filming it every day as well, so I'm going to do my usual behind the scenes, obviously a bit more Lodz-centric this year, and then afterwards I'll put together a nice video of all of your things. So just a Lodz special, yeah? With lots of added extra. But it's such an interesting competition because it goes on for so long, and there's so many people out back as well. It's hard to be everywhere because, yeah.
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of competitive classes.
Yeah.
I think the men's open is great, the women's open is great. Lots of the weight classes are going to be really competitive. I think there's two classes I think are going to be almost. I think there's heavy favourites in. One is the over 50s with Mark Felix. I think he is a massive heavy favourite. And I think Rhiannon Lovelace in the under 64 kilo women's, she's just dominant force right now in the 64s. But I think every other class could be pretty tough.
Yeah.
I think Rando is the favourite for the Masters, but he's not unbeatable. Whereas, I think Mark is going to be extremely hard for any of the 50s to get close to. Especially with Monique Best or something like that there this year.
Iron sled ball would have gone better had Colin been there to shout, "Take the straight!" Quick silly question, what do you think would be the best alternative to smelling salt?
They said break bread with your enemies.
You're not wanted in this town.
I say go further.
Keep walking.
Pick the...
I gotta use this phone for some Bluetooth, so I'm going for 620. You'll either see a I did it video or a fail video in a little bit.